Hello everyone and welcome to the last episode of SnowRunner. Now, I have made the tough decision of bringing an end to this here series, mainly due to the fact that the game is very tiring to play with. I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I was going to enjoy it, and it hasn't gained that much interest on the channel either, so I don't think I'm going to put too much more effort into it. So let's just check to see what we can do last on this here. So I'm thinking we could go to... Why don't we go up to the local entertainment and see what's going on up there. We'll do a big drive to it. We'll use the car for that. So you can just follow the whole road the whole way around here. And it pretty much goes around there. Okay. Easy to do. Let's get rid of this trailer. Okay. Right. So yeah, the decision comes mainly from I suppose the last time I was recording. So after I was done recording, what I usually do is I quickly play back on the oh, let me put this back into four-wheel drive. What I usually do is just quickly go through the footage just to make sure that the sound is consistent throughout it. And I did notice that I was very quiet through it, and I thought, well, that's not good. Like, nobody wants to see anybody quiet through a series. What is with the gear on this? Oh, I'm stuck in low gear there for some reason. That's so weird. So yeah, I noticed I was very quiet through it, and I thought, well, that's not great. No, nobody wants to watch this footage of some Jeep or truck driving, and there's no commentary behind it. So I looked at it and I thought, well, am I really enjoying this game? And to be honest, the answer was no. And I was like, well, why am I enjoying this game? Usually I start listening to those stuff. If I find something's been boring, I'll often try and figure out why. I think it's because the lack of what would you say, progression. I think. Now I could be completely wrong, but we've done some contracts there, and all they're getting is $1,500 and $1,600. And sure, how many contracts do you need to do to even afford a truck? If you go to the shop, there's quite a lot of expensive stuff, some very good stuff. But it means that you'd have to play in the game completely flat out just to even afford some of the trucks now, innit? Now, I could be completely wrong, and some people might say, well, yeah, once you get this here truck, you're going to be flying. And that was kind of like the way in Farming Simulator. You start off with the slow stuff, but you knew yourself after you got past that and you got the money, you got the big tractors, and then it's exponential from there. It's just your money making versus your time just starts to increase, so you earn more money per time. So I don't see this happening in this here game. So yeah, I just realised I wasn't really enjoying it as much. And I haven't looked into it too much, how the progression actually does work, because I don't want to get any really spoilers. Why is this? It's so weird. And I don't really like the physics in the game either. There's that truck there, it's in four-wheel drive. This should be performing without any issues, yet and all. Whenever it goes onto a straight road, it's as if it's stuck in mud. What's that about? Why is it doing that? Just how far are we now? I don't think we've come down this way yet, have we? Just park up here for a second. Alright, we're just a wee bit around. So yeah, we have been up this way before. So yeah, so that's the thing about this here game. Now, if you are watching this here and you've been watching it from day one, all I can say is thanks very much, and I do apologise for ending this so abruptly, because usually whenever I'm ending the series I'll announce it maybe 5 or 10 episodes, but the thing is, this here is episode 12, so it's not as if I've had that much time to sort of announce it. But I think I did say it in around episode 6 or 7 that it is very boring, which it is. Like, see when you're stuck with a trailer on and you're trying to get through stuff, it's just really draining. It just drains your, like, motivation to play the game, and you just want to get off it. And I don't like games where they're like, they come across as a bit of a chore. To me, that's not, no, like, the ideal game. Like, Rust was pretty much the same way as well. Like, I think the only way you can play Rust is if you don't have the job, and I really do mean that. I used to play Rust all the time with friends, and I remember, like, it was so easy to get a base and start raiding other people. But then when you look back on it as well, it's because we had a load of spare time. Like, we were in college, so as soon as we were done for the day, it was straight on for like 8-9 hours. I know that seems a bit low, but like, we were able to do it. There was 4 of us and we were able to do all that. Nowadays, I barely even get 2 hours to myself to even, you know, like, play again. So I suppose that's not really fair saying that, but it is sort of true. Like, you have responsibilities and you only get sort of 2 hours to yourself to have and play different things. So yeah, that's just what happens whenever you turn into an adult, I suppose. What the hell is this big trailer? What's this thing? What is that? That is a huge trailer. I don't know, it's not coming up for Discovery. But no, Rust was like, it turned into a full-time job. It's like you spend so long getting the resources, it just, every time we came on to the game, our base was raided to the point where it's, you know, like, you're just like, oh, couldn't be bothered getting all that stuff again. And then eventually when it went down to only 2 of us playing by ourselves, we just played it in a way where we only got the resources we needed and then logged off for the night, and that was it. So if we were going to raid somebody, we'd start early, collect all the resources and raid them that day, and then leave it that, you know, there'd be sort of nothing there for the next day for people to steal and raid our base. We had all different tips and tricks for hiding and stuff. Now I'm not going to announce what way we done that, for how we like hid stuff, because it's unheard of. Yes, people do it. There is some YouTubers that do it and I've seen them doing it, but it's kind of unheard of, and I don't want to give away just how effective we done it. But we had a technique for hiding loot that was pretty much 99.9% foolproof, and that any time that you logged on, it was going to be there. I wonder if I can go through this. Oh, no. Let's get back. Let's check the map here. It's pretty much unpassable there. Yeah, so we've only got the one trailer there. We've got what looks to be 4 trailers here. So let's go up here. Yeah, let's try this. Let's go up here and have a look. So I thought we were going to do some like objectives in this here last episode, but I think what we're just going to do is just literally drive around, and I'm just going to rant a bit. You know, like, I suppose ending the series. But yeah, just, oh, we're stuck. Let's keep on the verge here, keep out of this. But yeah, but it is pretty much like Rust, unless you have the time to play it. You know, it's not as fun as it used to be. Now, other games like Minecraft, Space Engineers are kind of like that, but the thing is, you can sort of play at them in your own leisure. And the thing about Space Engineers is you can pretty much do whatever you want in a matter of hours, other than building ships. Like, if you're going to build a ship, it might take, you know, a couple of days to do that, but if you want to go somewhere or do something, you know, like, it probably wouldn't take that long. Alright, let's go up this way here. Right. I don't think I've been up here before. Or maybe I have. Can't remember. Oh. Ah, the trailers, that's there, it's a trailer park. Unless we do this one here, it's a time trial, I think. There's big antenna. Just driving around here reminds me of Grand Theft Auto with Trevor. Alright, let's see. If we can do this in 10.5 minutes, we'll get 3,800. I think there is a technique to doing it. If you do this here. Oh. Yeah, if you do this here, you can do it in a certain, there's a certain way of doing this. So if we accept this. Oh, it's timed, okay. So we need to get to these regions here, these 3 regions. So obviously we're going to go this way here. Or maybe not. Oh, this is the hell one. No, no, no. I'll tell you what, we're not going this way. We'll go back the way we came. We'll go this way, this way, this way. Yeah, and then what we do is go with this one, and then this one. Let's go. Let's see, how's the best way to get there? So we come down here and try to see if I can cut across. Let's see if we can cut here and get onto this road here. And go this way. Keep going this way. Nope. It's quite likely to go down here. Yeah. See if I can go down here. How do you change perspective? I think I prefer this. Although it is very, what's the word? Aim between the gaps. There we are. Alright, so just follow this road here until we get there. Oh wait, no, 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 we were supposed to go down there. That's right, we were supposed to go down there. Cut across here. No. Oh. What do we learn about taking shortcuts? Usually not worth it. If I can get up here quick enough. Oh, this is very, very hard to see. You know something, this is very... How do I change perspective? Because I don't really fancy driving like this. I don't like the perspective. No. I don't like that perspective. And we're a good bit off as well. Why are we not moving? I can't see. So it feels very off about the car. I don't know, I really couldn't be bothered with this, to be honest. I'm like, how do I cancel that? Yeah, it's not really, if we get into this. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. It's too, hard to drive. But I'll tell you what we will do. We'll take this to the garage and have a look. See what we can put on the back of it. Oops. Yeah, we'll go down here and have a look to see what we can get. Actually, know something. Let's save time. We'll cover. Right, customize. What can we do? I kind of want to put that on it. See what that's like. The crane, that'd be cool. So we've got this. Log. Flatbed. Van body. Login frame. Maintenance frame. Metal detector module. Seismic vibrator module. Sideboard. Fuel tank. Articulated tone platform. Loading crane. Saddle high, saddle low. Why can't I get that? Reach rank 6 to unlock. So 2,320 left, okay. Snorkel. Spare wheel. Differential lock. Winch. Just different types. Suspension. Not sure what the difference is, but so actually just something now and I realise. What if we I want to recover for a second. Truck how do I put this in the storage? We go to global map. What if we go to Alaska? Right, what happens if we go in here? Just curiosity. Just quickly sorting out a couple of things. I want to deploy this. Why do I have to deploy it? Can I have to play this? Ah, here we go. Right, here's this map here. Right, okay. So we've got a trailer here. And then we've got all these different things to sort of explore. Yeah. Tell you what we could do. What if we go to... That's alright. We'll have a drive around anyway. Just see what we come across. Oh, we got tunnel and port. Which way should we go? Yeah, let's go this way. Gas station, we're okay. Oh! Lost the back of it there for a second. Oh, oh, drifting. Right. What's this place? This is the service hub. See if there's anything in here. Oh, it's cargo. So it's literally just spare parts, okay. New objective discovered. Right, let's go around here a wee bit. Oh. Yeah, you need something like snow chains in this. Right. This seems a lot easier to drive in. I know it's slippy and all that, but... Oh. Where's this here? Service. Let's take you up the back here. Alright, that must be the service. What the hell is this? What is that thing? Nope. Where are we? Where's the nearest watchtower? Well, there's a watchtower here. Let's see. That'll probably take us to it. So we continue straight. Well, hopefully it takes us straight. Gas on the right. Must be a few wee gas stations about. Oh. Yeah, it is very easy to get stuck. Oh no. Bridge repair. Can we get around that? Not too easily by the looks of things. Right. What does it need for it actually? Metal beams. Where do we get metal beams from? Well, the metal beams didn't come from here. Yeah, it must be from the factory, so we'll have to go around this way here or something. Surely we can get around that somehow, can we? I gotta say we can. I say we'll be able to get through that. Oh. Let's try put this on here. How deep is this water? There we go. So we can get up over it. There we go, that's how you cross the bridge. What's stopping us from going over? It's not acceptable. There we go, we got through it anyway. Don't need no bridge for that. Right. Oh. It's very hard to keep this straight. What's that up there? Must be it up there. Is there a right hand road? So this must be the docks. Let's go this road here. I'm relying on this area to be frozen for grip. Although it doesn't seem to be too great so far. Let's try this with this. Yeah, we probably should have took the scout jeep with us. Though I feel like I wouldn't have been able to get over that river. We had left it. Oh, we're stuck again. How far are we now? Oh, it's literally just up here. What else have we got there to attach onto? Up here. And try to get the back of that swung in. Oh. Oh, wrong button. If I can get this in close enough, I can just drive up on the verge. There we go. Just creep the way up. How far are we now? We're not actually that far away. There's a bit of a flat up here. Just needs to creep up a wee bit. Just try this with this here. I know we're putting ourselves into the bank, but I need to get up to this one. Right, now switch. Come on. Do it. Try this with this here now. Come on. Detour. Where is it? There's it up there. Why can't we go up here? I wonder if I can actually go around and come down it. We just literally need to get up around that corner. That's it. I wonder if we can pull our way up. There's anything to grip onto it. Alright, and now we try the back. And now we try the front. Right, looks like we're not going to get up there. Maybe we should follow the detour. we'll try the detour. I don't think we're going to get much further than that. We'll try this way. Might be able to get further. The snow chains are pretty much needed around here. Alright. And this looks like a rough enough part. I don't think we're going to get any further than that. Let me see, where is that going anyway? Around the back of Beyond, that's where that's going. It's not that big of a map, really, is it? It's very well, I suppose it's much for much. But you can pick up from this factory and deliver it down here. Yeah. I think this is for another series, because this is Northport, Alaska, and I'd rather take all the equipment over from Michigan into here and upgrade them for like to go in the snow and do all the different things here, and then go around the different maps, and then what do you call it, buy the better tools. But yeah, I reckon in order to do Michigan you have to do all the other tasks. Right, we are going to end the episode there and also end this series. If we are going to be, excuse me, ingestion. If we are going to be resuming the series, it will be from this map here. Was it Alaska? Yeah, Northport, Alaska. So what we'll do is we'll take over all the tools into here and configure them in a way that makes them work better. That's if we are going to be doing that series. But what will happen is Factorio will be getting resumed. I might try to see if I can get Red Dead Redemption and Railroads Online back into swings, because the development team for Railroads Online has got a few bugs fixed and some performance increases, so it should be a lot better, or should I say performance fixes as well, so gameplay should be a little bit more smoother compared to what it was the last time, where it was frame rate was dropping quite a bit. But I'll investigate that prior to what was that noise? Did I hear something falling there? Prior to doing a series, because I don't want to like go in an episode and find out, oh, it's the same thing. So I'll investigate that prior to starting resuming the series on it. But yeah, that's it for this here episode. Thanks again for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, not for this here series but for the channel in general, if you have any games that you want to see played, do drop it down below. Over his Discord channel that is linked in the description, there is a channel within the channel that is dedicated to putting in suggestions. So if you have something, do drop it in there. If you're enjoying the content, do consider subscribing. If not, and drop us a like if you're enjoying what you are seeing. It does help show what people are interested in the most, and I'll try and focus on those areas a bit more in the future. But other than that, thanks again for watching. See you in the next one. I would like to give a massive shout out to the channel donators. You help make these videos possible.